Yeah, I'm good. And how you doing?
I actually wasn't asking you, but
Yeah,
okay, I'm good. I was asking them.
don't worry. I
Okay,
am
so how are
good.
you? How are you?
I
Before
am
you
good.
cry.
I am
Okay,
good.
good.
And how you doing?
I'm
Nobody
good.
cares. Nobody gives a damn.
Okay. Are you happy now? Are
A
you
little bit. A little bit. We're dealing with load shedding this side, so every little thing makes
Yeah. For those who don't know what load shedding is, because it sounds very fancy, but it's just very simple. You're just told when there'll be no power, and it lasts for two and a half hours.
Yes. Sometimes sometimes 4 times a day, sometimes twice a day, sometimes once a day,
And
which is very rare.
now we are moving into 5 times a day. Yeah.
Is it 5? No, I don't
Yeah.
think it's 5.
Tomorrow is 5. Yes.
Okay, calm down.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yes, that is the current
But it's
situation
fine.
over this
It's
side.
summer. It's hot out there, and I'm not
When
saying
do
that
you
makes it
go
any
out there?
better. We went out this morning even. I go out. You may not go out. I go out.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow, you don't go anywhere, bro.
He doesn't go anywhere. I go
You
out.
go to work and you come back. Anyways,
I go out.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. This is not a laughing matter. Somebody passed away just last week.
Yes.
Somebody very important, apparently. You know,
So,
the Queen of England.
the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II.
Yes.
Not the third, not the first, the second. Yeah.
What? She's 96, so it's not unexpected.
Yeah, she ruled for 70 years. I think that we don't need to tell people like they.
No.
they
I'm
kind
just
of
saying,
know.
like the
If you don't know
prelude to
that
what
she
is coming.
died, then if you
Well,
don't know
now
who
you
she
know.
was, now you know. And yeah, there's probably a lot of in the world that you don't know, but
Clearly.
But anyway, our discussion of why it's come up is there was a lot of uproar about it, especially just before she died. There's this well, she's American, but she's Nigerian heritage professor in university who basically was hoping that she had excruciating pain before she passed on.
Passes.
And that caused a lot of, and apparently even Twitter deleted the tweet. She didn't delete it. Twitter just deleted it, which I actually have problems with, by the way. Twitter should not
You
be
have a lot
deleted.
of problems. Generally, with
No,
a
I
lot of
don't
things.
actually have a lot of problems.
Where you had one with Trevor, what's his name?
With who?
The one we talked about. What was that guy's name?
You see, don't even know who I don't
No,
have, I'm a man of peace.
Okay. Andrew Tate, I remember.
I don't have a problem with Andrew Tate.
Not you, not him. You had a problem with the way they handled the Andrew Tate situation.
Yes.
See, a lot of problems.
Thank you. That's not a lot of problems, but it's fine. Yeah, for those who don't go check out our season 2 first episode. We
Yes.
talked about Andrew Tate. But anyway, point is this: don't meddle in people's things. But
But we're saving that for myself.
but so then there are people who defended her and said, hey, the queen is evil, and evil things should happen to evil people.
Do you agree with that?
Do I agree?
No.
Okay.
Not evil things should happen to evil people. Actually, let's start from there. Do you think evil... Wait, firstly, do you think evil things should happen to evil people? One. And two, do you think evil things do happen to evil people? Like, is karma real, in your opinion?
Okay. Should evil
Or
things...
it's just evil random?
Let me put it this way. Should evil things happen to evil people? Yeah, like the Holy Book says, the Bible says, like, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Like, if you do evil, then you should get evil.
So you think if you do good, you die by good?
I didn't say, I'm saying what should happen. Now we're moving to karma itself. Like, no offense, if you're waiting for, because karma is not like, okay, I may be wrong, but I don't know if karma is actually backed up by any religion. Okay, it is actually. It is. I think the Hindus, how you live your life will determine what you come back as. So yeah, and if I'm wrong, please correct me. I'll check it out. Anyway, point is this: I personally don't believe in. I don't live my life. Let me put it that way, based on karma. That this person did evil to me, so they're gonna get evil back. No, I just move on. I know if I feel like there's something I have to do, then I'll do it. But I'm not waiting for an external body to punish. Then again, I really just get mad with people. So because I unfortunately don't have trust in people. I don't trust people. People are people. So
yes. If you are watching this and you think he cares about you, he doesn't. Moving on from the terrible social life.
No, but okay. So, and what's your take on it? Do people evil? And okay, I think we'll then go into the question.
You know why?
The queen is the queen evil, but
you know why, right? You know why? I don't know if I believe in this whole instant karma or instant karma thing.
Okay.
Because like if one person kills like a bunch of people, right?
Yeah.
Let's say genocide happened. It was commanded by one dude.
Yeah. Does he die many times?
Exactly. Like what?
Do they even die?
Well, like maybe they do. Maybe they even spend a couple of years in prison. And then what? Does that
okay? So
many years?
I think what I'll say is this: is that I personally feel like death may not be punishment.
Ooh, next question.
Death may not be punishment. Like, what is punishment for me may not be punishment to another person. So we don't know if these people actually go through some sort of torment that they are going through that we may not consider.
Do you think it's possible to pay 100% though?
To what?
To pay for your sins 100%. Like,
I hope not.
Not your sins. I'm talking about.
No, I'm just saying in general. Oh, do. Okay, just on the surface, no, it doesn't seem like people who commit like atrocious crimes pay in full for the crimes they commit. If anything, more often than not, especially if you are good with the crime, like the more it just seems like the bigger the crime, the grander scheme the crime, the easier it is actually to get away with it.
Especially it reminds me of this guy. I know that we are going a bit off topic, but there's the son's owner. Did you see what happened this week? Apparently they found him guilty on several charges of. Okay, it's not court of law. It's MBA's.
No, but okay, so this is it. If you don't know the story, this owner accused of sons. Like all the isms, he's guilty. Racism, misogynism. Which one again?
I don't know. Sexual assault.
Sexual assault. There's no ism in sexual assault, but you get the point. All the isms and even things that are not isms, he's guilty, and his punishment was a 1-year ban.
Suspension, not ban.
Okay, sorry.
You can't. If you ban somebody, you don't ban them.
Okay, a 1-year suspension, and I think $1 million or something.
Yeah.
For a billionaire, that's nothing. Like honestly, so.
People have been complaining. People have been complaining though. Like I remember, is the second shareholder there said he must resign permanently.
No, but to be fair, I think that story is still on.
It's not on for the NBA.
No. If there's pressure,
then that means they have to admit that they made the wrong decision.
They don't need to admit they made the wrong decision. They just.
They don't
know. So
the actions that they take will admit that they made the wrong decision.
See, you know how African parents never say sorry, but then if they've offended you, they just say, "Are you hungry?"
These are not African parents. These are people that are liable to the public. Your African parents not liable to you. They don't care about you.
That's how they're gonna do it, though.
But they are gonna do it, but that means they're gonna have to admit that they were wrong.
Let's go back to the Queen.
Do you think she's evil?
Do I personally?
Yes.
Okay, so there's me personally, and there's also me understanding how people feel. Personally, I'm indifferent to the Queen. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't feel sad that she died. Neither was I happy when she was alive.
I was very sad. In case anybody from the England embassy is watching this, British embassy,
I want to go see us now.
I doesn't
imagine.
I am sad.
You saved all the money. I'm going to go and watch my favorite team.
Put up a video.
And they put up a video of this view. Yeah.
Guys, I am sad.
I don't support anything.
Me, I liked the post on Twitter.
But
I should support.
But okay, so I'm indifferent to it, to be honest. But at the same time, it's not a but. Your question was, do I think she's evil? And honestly, I don't see that woman as evil. I don't. I genuinely don't. I understand people see her as evil because she represents a. What I say? She represents, or what she represents, caused a lot of pain to people. And But it's actually but she as a person, she held a ceremonial role, largely ceremonial. I've heard arguments that she had influence, and I'm not going to deny she had influence, but she had no power. And a lot of people don't seem to understand or know that she doesn't actually from the beginning of her reign till the end, she actually did not take any decision that either was for or against marginalization of people. She didn't have that power.
Let me say my piece.
Just saying.
I'm not saying she has power or not, but the trick is, could she have done more? Probably, and more in the sense of
okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, this is what I
like,
would say. Her biggest sin, for me, her biggest sin is that she was born in that family, and I don't think you should hold somebody.
I'm definitely not giving you your passport now. You're not giving.
No, wait, chill. My point is this: you don't choose your family. Well, if I could, nah. My mom was the best, so I'm not gonna change my family. But if you don't choose your family, you genuinely don't choose your family. So why would you hold a person for being born in a family?
Remember what?
Because actions. I genuinely want to ask people, like, okay, you can say she could have done better, but what actions did she do that was bad?
Can I?
The queen itself.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
And according to Stan Lee and Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility, people.
Okay.
Now, here's the
what
trick.
power did she have?
Here's the trick. She's wealthy.
Okay.
Our opinion carries weight.
Okay.
And she could. I'm not saying she didn't do anything in the background, because we don't know everything that happened in life.
Thank you.
But here's the trick, right? Our son currently.
I'm talking about
our grandson, currently has been fighting so many battles with the English media and whatever and stuff, right?
Yes.
Now, here's the trick. I'm not saying that she's probably done some good things, probably done some bad things, like everybody on the planet. You get my point, right? But she was in that position for 70 years.
Yeah.
And like you said, she didn't make any policy, or she didn't make any standing.
It's not that she had the power to.
Be patient.
She couldn't.
She's patient. You're telling me that she can't influence certain things.
You just use the word influence.
Influence is if you have power. Oprah Winfrey doesn't have any political standing, but she has influence. Kim Kardashian releases sex tape, but she was at the White House fighting for somebody's freedom.
How did we get to the level?
My point is, anyway, influence is power. If you have influence on something, you have power.
Do we categorically know whether she either influenced positive or negatively? Is there actually a way we will know?
Yes, I didn't say she did. I'm saying she could have. If you now, by the way,
we don't know that. We don't know.
By the way, be patient. If you do something in the background, sure, great. It didn't show. Now, if you do something in what they call it,
in public,
if you stand for something, regardless of okay, look at.
Well, you do know. Okay, let me put it this way: the royalty, one of the roles of the royalty is not to appear political. Of course, they could have.
Race is not political.
Race how?
Like did you know that during her reign,
that's when they stopped. If anything, okay, but let me hear what you want to say.
Be patient.
I'm listening.
Yeah. Before, like, it was in 1960 something. That was before they stopped the whole black people can actually have work or something in England or something. I forgot the particular law that they now finally put into place.
Please don't mix up America and England.
I'm not. I'm actually being honest. Somebody can Google it. My point here is that, I'm not, listen. We are now in a world where there was a time when Muhammad Ali stood up for what he believed.
Okay.
And he was and he was forced to relinquish his belt. I think, did he go to jail for it? I'm not sure if
he didn't go to jail,
but yeah.
Okay.
So my point is, and I get it, she's following a tradition that has existed for almost an year now. Who knows? You get my point, right? Mm-hmm. So she has certain responsibilities, not even certain, a lot of responsibilities.
Yeah.
But you can't say she doesn't have any form of influence or power. Be patient.
Influence is the power. But okay. So
whatever influence or power she did, she didn't make a standing for people. And people now use her as a representation of something that they have. She represents something that have existed prior to her. Okay. Because you saying that she didn't do it, you saying that she didn't want to disrupt or she's using that she wanted to carry on that tradition is just a representation of what is to come.
I actually didn't say that.
No. You didn't say it verbatim. No, so saying that she can't represent a political side or something like that.
Yeah, okay, so this is what I'm saying. First and foremost, I'm not trying to say she did good or bad.
Nobody said she did.
No, people have said she's done bad.
No, I did not say that. Again,
like people, and I'm
England
saying
embassy. Please, I didn't say nothing like that.
And for me, as a person, we don't know, like, based on all you said, the only power she has, in quotes, power in quotes, is influence. And
she has money also. She has a lot of money, bro.
It's influence.
Money.
That's the power. That's
money
the most
is
powerful.
power. Remember, this is going to be a topic that we're actually going to talk about.
Anyway, it's fine. The point is this.
Even in your small community,
Wow, okay. But this is my point. Before we go too far, is I don't want to be an hypocrite. I'm not going to ask of her what I know. I'm not sure if I would do. There are a lot of people who, in their own small capacities, they've not done anything, or they've not, because basically people, I've spoken with people and they're like, she never said sorry for what her family did in terms of plundering and all that. And I'm like, in your small capacity, have you made any public apology for what? Can you even say sorry? A lot of people who cannot even apologize about little things, they're expecting her to do it. Like, my point is this: people, if they were in her shoes, would they would probably not. So
if they were in her shoes, they will also be getting the same amount of slander.
That doesn't make it right.
It doesn't. But here's the thing.
And I want to even go deeper. I get that. See, it's easy for. My point is this: it's
not easy. It is.
You don't know what I want to say.
Please go.
It is easy to condemn.
Yes.
But if you in that same shoes, you shouldn't condemn what you're not sure you wouldn't do. That is the truth. That is the truth.
Let me explain.
Because
something.
Again, I will go back to my question. Can anyone actually highlight what that woman did? That you said she could have. People are just, you have saying what you said is she could have done more.
Yes.
Can we actually highlight an action that woman did that is bad? First, not presumption, not that she could have done better.
Let me say this. Aside from an old woman dying, that in case the British Embassy is watching, that I cared so much for old people dying. But I don't care personally either way. It doesn't bother me. Like, what's done is done. We used to make this joke, like, if you are black and you're from Africa, or certain part of Africa, right? And you were not sold into, and you're not in America right now, like your family is not in America or whatever, right? Point is, your family was probably involved in some form of trade, slave trade. It's either you guys were like,
you just highlighted something that really pisses me off. This one pisses me off. That there's this belief that only white people
were involved
in slavery, or only white people invented slavery. Like, white people have monopoly of evil. I'm not saying we should be doing evil Olympics, but black people are like every human being is capable of both good and evil. Evil wasn't brought to the world by the white people. It's rather insulting. It's insulting.
Let us be insulted, because if you are insulted, that means you look good. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right? Okay. My point is, you are saying that if you were in her shoes, would you do anything different? It doesn't matter. You want to know why? Because I'm not in her shoes. Let me say this. She gets her flowers. Do you know many people? Do you know many government heads, whether real or not? Do you know many people went in and mourned for? How many people are mourning for? How many people are crying for and stuff, right? Yeah. You can say she gets 8, but she's probably still gonna get more love than 8, and then there's gonna be the rest of us who really doesn't care. You get my point, right? Okay. So it's not like it's only 8. There is equal amount of 8, probably even more love than 8. You get my point? Yeah. So let's not overlook that situation and be like, oh no. Here's the trick: if she has lived her life for better, for worse, in luxury. Yeah. You understand what I'm trying to say? She has lived, and I'm sure that she has lived with a lot of responsibilities, and she's carried a lot of weight over the years. Okay. But with those weight comes royal treatment, people. Yeah. I recently heard that the new king, our king, King.
He's your king.
In case I go to the UK, she will be your king too. What's his name?
Charles.
Our King Charles.
Charles the third.
The third, people. Let me finish. The third. He just inherited a couple of monies from his late dear mom, and didn't pay inheritance tax. You know why?
Because
royalty. Do you understand that privilege right there? All right. Now, if you inherited a couple of money from your dear old grand, right, or your mom, right, in UK, and you didn't get, and they took, they slashed like almost half of that stuff. You tell him that you will be the same week. Tell him that you will have a bit of anger.
The point is this: unless you know that if you're in child's position,
yes,
you would say, "Oh, tax me," then
you could have asked to be taxed and be treated like
that's
everybody
fine.
else.
You can. I get it, but would you?
I wouldn't.
Would you
Hell
in
no.
his shoes do that?
Hell no.
Would you? So that's my
Okay,
point.
and then I
that's
can't stop somebody from 18 mil for
No,
hate.
hate all you want. But,
Exactly.
Again, like, is it okay to hate?
Yes.
You are allowed.
It
but
is.
Should you?
Who's gonna stop
when
you?
when you
And
know
put it to Twitter.
deep down,
They're gonna delete it. For
deep
other than
down
that.
you, and then okay, I think I'll just say this: you shouldn't wish an old woman who you cannot categorically say what she has done.
Well,
Not
I
what
can
she
say one bad
represents.
thing that she did.
What was the bad thing?
She's
that
still
she did?
paying for one royal cousin of ours that is it's on a sexual assault case.
Her son Andrew.
Son Andrew. So at least he did that bad.
Mommy and mom.
We're not.
What did she? Okay, what's the bad that she paid? She paid damages to the person, or what? How is that bad?
His pain is locked. He should be in jail. Royalty do not mean you can search. Look at R. Kelly. Do you think R. Kelly? Anyways, you're done. Apologies to the royal family. Again, this is mostly Biola. I support
anyone
UK
who watches
embassy.
this will. But anyway, I
Love.
think to round it all up.
Love people.
For
How
me,
did they do it? These are the kids doing it. Love.
okay. Don't be a hypocrite. Just think about
People, be an hypocrite. Do whatever you want to do. All right.
Okay.
Don't let Biola stop you from achieving your goals and dreams in life. Let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
the cancellation of football.
yeah, I think that for me that was dumb.
That was dumb.
That was dumb.
That was dumb.
And only football got cancelled. Cricket continued.
Like you guys could have
continued.
honored that
Like,
in so many great ways.
Yeah, 2 minutes. No, these are 1 minute silence, do 2 minutes
I
silence.
could have watched Arsenal before low shedding
Halftime,
became this bad.
Do 1 minute silence
And
3 times.
show video in halftime. Force people not to go eat and then let them watch video of our life. It's only like 3 hours now. The whole football match. What's the problem?
So
why did they always go eat?
yeah, they really shouldn't have cancelled it. It made
bad
the
for
weekend
the
very
fans.
boring.
Exactly.
And okay, let me not be a selfish person, but I think it's not fair that there are a lot of people who have taken leave, taking days off work, travel to England.
Do you know how many Airbnb suffered this week?
And they just cancel that. It's quite.
And the
it's
World
not
Cup is
thoughtful
coming.
to
Do
the-
you
to-
know? Yeah.
World Cup. Honestly, to the
This is
fans,
probably the
so.
busiest schedule that has ever been in what do you call it, in professional football.
Yeah.
And do you guys know how many people are suffering because of this? I mean, how many players will get injured will not make the World Cup because of this now? People.
That went a bit too far, but okay.
Ronaldo won't make the World Cup because of this.
That's not
What happened this week in football? Okay. Bayern beat Barca. Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I did. I didn't finish it. But
I will tell you
once
what
it was
happened.
2-0.
I will tell you what happened.
happened.
Lewandowski is like, no, I'm not scoring against Neuer today. Did you see how many chances that guy missed?
I didn't see that.
Bruh.
But
Lewandowski
it was
the whole first half, Bayern and Barca were significantly better. Lewandowski was just like, nope, I don't wish to score against my former team. The guy had like 3 1-on-1s.
Okay. Anyway, I watch the Champions League on BT. So BT basically just shows you the highlight. Like,
No, were you only watching BT1?
Yeah. So
that's the problem.
I don't watch any game.
Also,
in particular.
can Amazon just buy football right across the world? I'm just saying, no, please. Let's streamline this thing, okay? If Amazon is not going to buy it, then create your own online thing like the NBA.
Just because he has access to that, but at the end they want to make money. If they streamline it, then money is coming one way. Man, we need money coming from different.
Not really. The NBA is making ridiculous amount of money, and they are fine.
Not like EPL.
Yet, but the EPL is bigger. The EPL is bigger. That's the only reason. Did you see how fast the NBA is growing?
Still.
The only thing, the only sport growing faster than the NBA is F1. Have you seen every girl now watches F1? Like how?
Every girl.
I promise you, they all support the worst team ever too.
That
Ferrari.
actually just says a lot about the girls you meet, but okay. Anyways, to round up this episode, going straight to our Olodo of the week.
Aren't we going to talk about your precious NFL?
Oh, yeah, the NFL is
that
back.
Nobody's listening to.
And for if you're an NFL fan,
we don't have.
I think my take is Patrick Mahomes is gonna be the MVP. If you listen to our
how
previous
many years
season,
are you gonna keep
Patrick Mahomes?
he's
my homeboy.
How many years?
Like
what?
Like see, look I pretend like I'm an athlete. I do. I pretend like I'm an athlete, right? And I usually watch people. I'm like, I can compete against that. I can, but Patrick Mahomes is just like. Anyway,
are you done?
Yes.
Luka is gonna be the MVP. Oh yeah, Roger Federer.
Roger Federer
is retiring.
In our mind, we play tennis. I think I'm good. Okay, no, I will pass. I do. We played today. I didn't lose any games. So, maybe it's the quality of my competition, but I didn't lose. So Roger, from one fellow semi-professional to the greatest of all. I think what makes me like appreciate Roger Federer is that his game, he played with class. I know people, we've abused that word, playing with class, but that man played tennis.
Is he your
with
goat?
Class. Yes, he is. Like, he may not have
even
the,
though Djokovic
he may not,
has
but like, if I would want to play
isn't that
tennis
sad,
like him.
I mean, that's sad.
No.
Like, I would, if I'm Djokovic, I would be sitting there like, I beat these niggas.
Still, Djokovic,
I beat
like,
their record
on some level,
but
Djokovic,
no love.
Djokovic. Okay, yes, of course. If I was Djokovic, I'll probably feel that way. But if you watch Djokovic and you watch Federer, you kind of get it. Like, even if Federer loses, you just still like, look at the way he's playing. He's playing like he floats.
Djokovic, I'm with you. Not really, my guy. I'm sorry. I like Joshua Yap too.
So I like
nobody loves you.
Like, generally, the man is class. The man is class. It's just class.
Calm down.
That's
Calm
it.
down.
Like, he's fine wine.
You can remove his from your mouth now. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about the language, people.
I'm taking that out of video, by the way.
Please do.
I'll actually keep it, I'll keep it. Your mommy will see.
No, she won't. No, she won't.
Mommy will see this.
Anyway,
back straight to Olodo of the week. So, Olodo of the week. Is it the people or the... Okay, so this is the story.
The people, bruh, for days. The people.
No, but...
I'll
put it... I'll tell you why she also has... So this is the story.
How much is selling for? How much per pop?
It's a lot. She was making a lot of money.
I would tell
you. So this is it. This is the story. This girl who sells... She bottles her fat. Like, gas.
Did you just do a demonstration?
Yes, I did. That's how you. No, that's not how I do it. Actually, I sit down with it. But anyway, the point is, she gases her gas, and she was selling it to people. For me, okay, why the people are the Olodos is why would you buy someone's fat? Like, if you enjoy fat that much, why not just fat yourself? Like, smell your own fat, or just go to like public toilets. Go to public toilets.
Is she pretty?
Yeah, she's pretty.
Okay,
but still, it's prettiness in the. It's not like you can't smell her beauty from the fat.
It doesn't matter.
But now, this is why I feel like, okay, so she started this business and she was making a lot of money.
Yes.
Now, the problem is she can't do it anymore because she fell sick. Because she's eating, she had to mass produce
the fats.
And unfortunately, with her form of mass production, you can't, which is very silly for me because if I was in her shoes, I would just get people to do it. I wouldn't do it anymore. I just get people to do it and put my label.
She was dedicated to her fans.
She was dedicated to her fans, and she kept, and then she until she got locked up in the hospital.
Maybe here's the problem. Maybe the fans know her scent of her fat.
What? Your fat doesn't even smell the same. It depends on what you eat.
No.
It genuinely depends on what you eat.
Some people have signatures on their fat. Some people, like, when they fat, you can tell them. If you've lived with somebody long enough, then if they fat, you can be like, that is yours.
Do you know anyone's fat?
Yes, but I can't talk about the person because the person
Okay. Okay, guys. Do you know anyone's fat?
Which one do you think is worse?
Do you genuinely know anyone's fat? Like there are 5 people in the room. Wait, no, chill. Yeah. So if there are 5 people in the room and there's someone releases, you know, and you smell, you know, That's a bit worrisome that you know that.
No, not
and
really.
Is this
if
mutual?
You know,
does he also know yours?
Oh no, I am a polite farter. Okay, when I go to business, when I release my business into the world, it's for a purpose. Like it is clean, it is efficient, it is.
Okay. Anyways,
question: which one do you think is worse?
Right.
Buying fat or buying somebody's bath water?
What are you doing with the bath water?
It doesn't matter because somebody was.
Okay.
People were buying a girl's bath water.
I heard that
she was a streamer. So which one do you think is worse, fat or bath water? Because at least you can still, if you ever run out of water, drinking water, you can. I don't even know if you can like filter it and clean it up and drink it.
Drink someone's bath water.
Because it's doable. What would you do with fat? Light it on fire.
Okay.
Maintain, collect enough, and then start popping that
I
shit.
think what bath water is better than
because just based on
at least you can do something with the water.
Exactly.
Whatever you do with it, but it's empty. Like it's empty, and then water is there. Like the water is there. Yeah. Like you can say I have 10 jars of this, exactly. But once you open up the fat, it's gone. Close it, it's gone. Like it's not like it remains.
Open it up. Also, why is this girl like releasing this shit? Is it like connecting some shit to her butt?
No, she's probably.
No, you gotta be efficient, my guy. If you're eating beans and almost corrupting your stomach.
I think there was either flowers or something in it to hold. But basically, there's something in there to try and trap the scent of the fat.
Hey man, listen.
But anyway,
if you guys want to buy our fats, please let us know. I would sell. Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
I will make you sell.
No, why? What?
I will trap your fat and I will sell it online.
That's why I leave you alone. Anyway.
Not for long. I will come to live with you, my guy. If somebody's put up an offer, you know you will take it, don't lie.
No, why?
Yes, you will.
Why? No.
What are they going to do with your fat? What are you doing with your fat? Nothing. Now sell that shit.
The point is, the stress I'll have to go through to sell it.
That's really
the problem. I have to get the jar. I have to buy what will keep the fat.
It is a good enough money. You're gonna be like deliveries on you. Container is even on you, man.
The issue is this. The main thing is this: is that if it comes out that I'm selling fat,
yes,
that people come to me and be like, "You're selling fat."
Yes.
I don't know.
If somebody comes to me and be like selling fat, and then be like, yeah, what have you done with your fat, nigga? I'm making dough. I can just be like, look at the bank account.
Would you?
Do you think that girl is embarrassed?
No, she's fine. Like, hey,
obviously,
I have like you do your hustle, man.
Obviously,
there's no crime being committed. She's serving. She's.
Which one would you rather do? OnlyFans or fat? You can give testimony in church based on your facts. But like God has provided an opportunity for me. I don't think
she can. She wouldn't go into specifics.
Not she. I'm saying you. But you can give a testimony about OnlyFans. You gonna be like God has. Nah, man.
Okay, guys.
You can tell your kids stories. I mean, like when I was your age, I was selling fats. You can work.
No. At the end, I respect the hustle. Like I'm not gonna lie. Guys, you can package your fat.
Let us know. Let us know.
All right, guys. Would you buy fat? Would you sell?
Would you buy our fats?
I wouldn't. It's just stressful. But
look at your boy. I will sell my fats.
But all right, guys. So cheers.
This is such that we should. Yeah, man.